And we're in. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And before we start, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who watched last week's Final Fantasy video. Almost got 100 views, and I'm really thankful for that. I'm hoping this will be a long-running series that gets somewhat popular. And yeah, so before we start, I would like to address my voice. Yes, it doesn't sound right, but this is how a machine sounds, and I did realize recently that it started to come out of tune, so I have to retune it and maybe just work on a new voice altogether. I do apologize, but with all that being said, let's get back to the game. So last week we started to unlock our equipment, and if we go to our character real quick, we can see we have our upgraded staff. We do not have a hat, we have our upgraded armor, I guess you could say, and I believe we need gloves, because we got the legs, boots, and face wear. Or at least gloves and boots, and a hat. So that's going to be our main focus to start off. We're going to do quests, rather sub-quests, to finish our equipment. Because in case you didn't know, when it comes to RPGs, in my experience, it's all about the side quests when you start off. Because they can give you your free equipment that you don't have to buy. Or, you could just buy it. Alright, there are quests here. But last time, I believe that his name was Aramis, that would have given us our hat. And I tried to unlock Sprint, couldn't get it to work. So we'll just work like this, but we did figure out how to fast travel back to our Aetherite. Turns out it was in the pause menu. And I'm a fool. Oh well, you'll learn. And in terms of battle rotation, for right now, this is probably inoptimal, or it could be optimal, I don't know. Basically, I'm going to start with Ice, or Blizzard, and from there go to Thunder, then transpose into Fire, until I run out of mana, then transpose Thunder Blizzard, until I go on mana back, transpose Thunder Fire. That's the rotation I'm going to work with. Okay, while we're on our way, nope, you give potions, we'll do you later. We are looking for side quests to give us our hat, which we know of, gloves, and boots. If there are any. Because I'm only seeing 2 side quests now. Starting with Erasmus. Oh, sorry, I was getting your name wrong. But yeah, there it is, the hat. Erasmus of the Thaumaturgus Guild is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Erasmus. I'm just going to call you Era. Yeah, Era. I am Era of the Order of Nullthal. I love the names in this game. And I am charged with studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs. Is that supposed to be environments? In which they dwell. Okay, so you study plants. For the dark art of our order is death itself, and power over death can only come through knowledge of life. Really not trying to stay away from the we're dark masters of death. Cool. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breath of Thanalan. Thanalan? Thanalan. But there is much work to be done before that day. Yeah, you gotta find a publisher, right? Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. You want blood? I thought you were studying the plants. Oh, right. Let's see, marmots are hardy creatures that thrive nigh everywhere. Okay. You will most certainly find them just outside the city in the western Thanalan, by the way gate of Sultana. Do take care, they can be feisty little critters when threatened. So I gotta collect their blood for your book. That doesn't sound shady at all, does it? Let's see. Is there a way to track? No, it doesn't look like. I'm trying to find a way to... Nope. I guess we'll just walk around. Actually, probably can't find boots anyways. So let's go take care of this to get our hat, and at least we'll look the part. Right? Because nobody's really going to look at our boots or gloves. Okay, so marmots, I believe. Nope, I gotta... Still getting used to the system. But I am figuring out easier. Let's see, on the map. Yeah, right outside the gate right here. So we can get our pointy wizard hat, because all wizards have pointy hats. Not complaining. Just saying. Oh yeah, they're right here, aren't they? And ladybugs, marmot. So if I do that, and then, like I said, I'm going to cast Blizzard, and then I cast Thunder, and it's dead. Animal skin. Alright, we need, let's see, target you. How do I target again? That's first person. Oh great, I screwed up already. There we go. Okay, so ice, or blizzard, boom, and then we cast thunder instantly and they're dead. But then we, nope, I should have transposed. Whoops, I'm forgetting what I learned already. My bad. Okay, thunder on you, and then we cast fire. We still have plenty of mana. Boom. And then fire on you. And kaboom. There we go, that should be it. And that all the blood? Yes, it is. Cool. Now, before we head back, I'm going to go to this little settlement because I know there are side quests here. And let's see if any of them have what we're looking for. Actually, we'll go here and then the other town we found that also has subquest because we can simply return now. We know how to do that. Yeah, I'm a fool. Alright, so here's a side quest. Who gives money and experience? How about you? Money and experience. I'm not looking for either one right now. I'm looking for boots and gloves. Not finding it, so let us... Not thank you. There's a settlement over here somewhere, right? Because I went here last time for a mission. Yeah, I recognize those towers. I think it's this way. Really wish I could figure out how to make sprinting work. Oh well. That's on me. I'll experiment more later, but I was too busy trying to figure out my proper rotations and return. Those are more important right now than sprinting. Although, as I say that, sprinting would be really handy right now, wouldn't it? Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. At least we have a proper staff, and not that weird little, I don't want to say rod, but whatever you would have called it. Stick? Picture? Or not picture. Trophy? Effigy? Whatever it was we were using. I prefer this. Makes us look like a proper wizard now. Or magic user. Yeah, there it is. And none of you have a side quest, so we're going to keep walking. See if there's any over here, then we just hit return. Return only has a 15-minute cooldown, so I seriously doubt we're going to be needing it. But after we get all these side quests done that give us equipment, we will be moving on to the story. Try to do a little story quest, that sprout quest I saw, because, you know, eventually we will have to, and eventually we're going to have to just so we can level up. Although I believe in one more level we unlock a new spell, which is not a thaumaturge spell, but a class spell. Whatever that means. Alright, do you have boots or gloves for me? No, you don't. And it looks like there's one person over here. Everybody else, I believe, is currently locked, unless I just didn't look all over the town. But there's boots over here. Doesn't mean there's boots or gloves, but whatever. Hello, do you... money and gold. Alright, so now if I go to travel, I can hit return. Cast it like it's a spell. Heck, we're even levitating. Ah, what a cool way to do that. Yeah, I said it. Okay, and here we are, at the Aetherite. Cool, and now I can't do that for 15 minutes, but we don't have to. And as I said, I couldn't find any more side quests with equipment, so I'll finish this up and do some story quests. I'm sure they'll give us better armor and teach us more about the game. Maybe give us our first boss fight. Am I ready for it? Absolutely not. But I'm gonna go at it with all my effort and magical might. Alright, a little more. Yes, I know you're still there. I don't need money and experience right now. Although it probably... would it be good to use or not? Like, there's an Aetherite shard over there. Aethernet shard. What do you do? Attune? Okay, so I can attune to this one specifically instead of the other one? You now have access to Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing... Oh! So fast travel is a thing. Attuning with a shard has granted you access to the city's Aethernet. Not like Ethernet, like internet. Aethernet can be used to quick travel instantly in the city. Oh cool, so I don't have to worry about sprint except for I'm outside now. But we'll probably get a mount and that won't be an issue. That's right, I'm just holding out for a mount. Which I'm guessing we get through story quest. So more reason to do this. Okay, Aramis, here's your blood for your book. You swear it's just for your book, right? Yes, this shall serve nicely. Not exactly helping with your case. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Thanalan. Are you sure it's not about all the creatures that have died? Take this recompense. Go now, and may the traitors smile upon you. What traitors? Alright, we have our hat now. And we unlocked an achievement. Cool. Not really, because I don't care, but the hat. Yes, we have a hat. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the color scheme. I believe we can dye these. Yes, rust red dye. I wonder if we can buy those right now. You know what, let's see, let's try using the Aethernet. Yeah, we look like a proper mage now. I love it. So if I do this... Okay, cool. And there is a bunch. Well, now if we see them, we gotta activate them. Good to know. Good to know. Where am I? There we go. I was gonna say, how am I lost already? Alright. Now that we have this, I'm going to go down the shopping district again to see if I can buy any dyes real quick. Attune myself to Aetherite, and then we'll move on with the story. After all, you gotta let it be a slow burn. If you rush through it, you're gonna miss something or you're not going to enjoy yourself. So I'm making sure to make this a very long, slow burn. Speaking of, cool, there is an Aetherite right over here. Can't wait for mounts. And I know there's probably going to be a chocobo for your first one. That's the default. Oh boy. Can't wait for that. So if I tune myself here, tuning. Speaking of, I gotta tune my voice. And there we go. We could just fast travel here from now on. So let's head down the marketplace. See if there's any quests down here real quick. And most importantly, see if anybody's selling any dyes. I don't know who will be in charge of that. It's probably not the tradecraft. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. It's probably not the apothecary. Yeah, because that's potions. Not battlecraft. Potwatch? Oh yes, you sell food, right? Ooh, steak and raisins. Yummy. Okay, you don't sell anything, it looks like. Let's see. There's an Aetherite over here. Gotta tune myself to that real quick. And there's a few more. I'm not too far away. There we go. I think I logged onto the wrong thing. My bad. Okay, we have access to the shopping district now. Script exchange, a collectible appraiser? The heck are you? Probably something I can't do right now. Independent arms. Fieldcraft? Are you... Nope. Tools, items. Do you have dyes? You have pill bugs and bloodworms. So you sell bugs? Interesting. Summoning bell. Alright. So that takes me back outside. Let's go down one of these alleyways, actually let's check the attunement. Because I think there's one more shopping area. Right, so let's see. Gladiator Guild, Miners Guild, Weaver, Goldsmith, Alchemy. Probably not. Alright. Point taken. So let's just travel back to here. And let's do some story quests. Because I'm still not seeing any side quests, the rest are locked. Alright, so over here, there is a sprite quest and a story quest. Let's check out what the smiths have to say. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. Fortunes makes more sense. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. You got any dice? I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. Not really, it's just about unlocking the next spell for me. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. Oh, that's not going to get old. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. Buttering up me is not exactly going to help your case. I'm just here to unlock the dark arts of magic, and this is the only place with thaumaturges apparently. My fellow Smith and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can pause. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Oh, this is explaining the mentoring system. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma you might be causing you trouble. Probably just tell me to level up and get better gear. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures and do all the work for you. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experience in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if anything you'd like to know. The new adventurer status applied to all parents who recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst the area's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive bonus and experience points earned. Okay, so incentive to become a mentor and to have one. Don't really care about that. I don't mind putting in the work. Upon invitation by a mentor, a new adventurer also gains access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Probably not a lot of those right now, though, right? Nothing. Okay, so story quest. Let's go, Momodi, or Momo. What quest do you have? And you give me pants. Cool. Although, are they the same as mine? Can I check that? I'm gonna guess they're the same as mine. Whoa, youngling. How old are you? How are you finding our fine old doll, then? Got your bearings about you yet? Yeah, I'm starting to get them. Not there yet 100%, but I'm starting to. If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. Already have several times. The bustling streets of Old Daw are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another altogether. Yeah, I've been blowing up marmots with them, with my magic. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. I'm sorry, but how does this dialect of yours work? Name of Papa Shan. Okay, that's a name. You'll find him over at the Ulda Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the doors across the hall and you'll see the gate of knowledge staring right back at you. Gates can't stare. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. Or I can just tell you to look at your map. Probably easier. There's dangers beyond the wall though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Yeah, there's cactars, which are normally a mid-game monster. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright, we have our story quest. Which, yeah, looks like we head out and go east. Cool, cool. Get to the map, thank you. Alright, we're on our way. As well, if there's any eighth right there, we know to set up a little tracker. Alright. I'm pretty sure I could probably rent a chocobo, but I'd rather wait till I have my own mount. So, head out the gates. Central Thanalan of Thanalan. Alright, and we can already see on the map that it's over here. I would blast some of these, but I don't know for one-shot territory yet, and if it would be even worth the XP. Let's see. Unique trees, they're fat, but I wonder if they have good, like if they're good stock, like they make good wood, or if it's just what they have. Giant tortoise, we're not strong enough yet, but I can't wait to fight one of those solo. Okay, we haven't been here yet. And there's Papa Sean. But quickly, is there anything around? Train tracks and some hornets. Okay, Papa Sean, what do you have to say? Oh, you certainly look the part of adventurer, my friend. Thanks, it's the hat. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect? How'd they get message to her? Did she shout? I am Papa Sean, station manager of this humble dispatch yard. Well, I see the train tracks, so I'm not going to refute you there. An empty title, I assure you. Oh, don't say that. You gotta deal with trains. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell. Oh yeah, that's what your species is called. Lalafell. No wonder all your names are Papa, Lala, Momo, Haha, Mimi, and Momo. It's part of your title. Okay, at least I can recognize your names now, hopefully. Passing his final years in a quiet and solitude. Well, you're surrounded by hornets. I don't know how much peace and solitude you have. 12, no. That's referencing the 12 gods of Eorzea, I believe. No, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. How would you know if you don't go anywhere? Sorry about that. Yet now true old dons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. And you're doing that by standing here watching a train track. Great job! By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Old Daw to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. Don't really see no grandeur or majesty, but I'm kind of biased against deserts. The heat. Not good for my system. The railways which run through the dispatch yard too were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. Necromancy? But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep, like scars. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Well, it's only been 5 years. It does take a while. Old God needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. So, main character situation. Oh, here's a new main character, and we just so happen to have a huge problem needing to be dealt with. Which brings me to the point, thank you. I suppose I do believe I may have some work suited for one of your abilities. When we blow up some rocks? So I just had to talk to you to get my pants? Okay, let's equip our pants real quick, because we don't. Oh, we have hempen. So let's see. Compare. They just look fancy, but they have the same defense, magic defense. But they don't give me intelligence. So they're not better. Okay, you're trying to trick me, Papa Sean? I'm gonna blow you up. What do you have? Another bone staff. I already have a bone staff. I got that from being a thaumaturge. That's for monk. Well, I guess I can get the bastard sword. Well, my second one I want to be is a monk slash pugilist, so maybe I'll get that and just put in my storage for when I eventually switch classes. Even though this could be a long time away. I don't know. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you could perform an errand for me. That's why I'm here. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, a dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. You just had to make a joke. They've been long away from the shade and feather beds of the city. You're not gonna lie, featherbed does sound comfy. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. See, I'll take the cold nights. They can have the hot days. I don't mind working through the night. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good, if I could taste. Would you? I find comfort food always helps when I'm feeling like, hey, that's not nice. Maybe I should blow you up. Really? They're right here, aren't they? You are lazy. Oh, they're up there, so... How do I get up there? Okay, maybe you're not so lazy, I take it back. Actually, no, the hill's right here. I'm caught, I guess you're an old man and can't fight off a few hornets. I'm sorry to call you lazy. Hey, I have a pretzel for you. Oh, sir, I'm going to ask you to put that pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business. A Twilight pretzel from Papashan? By the gods forgive me. You could say this new post of mine has my nerves in a twist. You know, I thought I was bad about my jokes. I'm terribly sorry for that. You may rest assured that the dispatcher is safe so long as I stand watch. You are about to arrest a man bringing you a pretzel. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. You're not very good at your job, are you? Alright, let's go after this one. Are they too going to arrest me? If so, what the heck I guess he did say their nerves were on end, but come on. Alright, run by the tortoise. I wonder if that's a mount I can get. Or if you can get Cactar as a mount, or if like there's a King Cactar mount. Ooh, I can't wait. So much to explore and experience, I just can't wait for it all. Alright, are you going to arrest me now? 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights, this post will be the end of me. Here's a pretzel. This will perk you up. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. As in a realm reborn? But at least they didn't try to arrest me. And you know, that sentry over there is not doing a very good job. They could see me talking with Papashan and heading right at them. Whatever, I guess not everybody can be great at their job. Probably nervous, you know. Being surrounded by hornets probably would get to you. I'm assuming. Please let me know if you happen to know. If being around hornets all day would cause you to go a little loco. I guess he wasn't loco so much as he was nervous and quick to judgment. I'm gonna blame it on the hornets. You get a pass. Alright, you want a pretzel? Western front clear. Eastern front clear. Pretzel front, here. For me? From Papashan? A Twilight pretzel? My favorite. How did he know? He didn't. He gave one to everybody. Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. And you're our trusted guard? I mean, I guess he does say, but whatever. Whatever. Don't question it, just go with it. Hey, Papashan, I delivered your pretzels because clearly you need to hire an adventurer who's a master of magic and conjure fire, lightning, and ice to deliver pretzels. Whatever, a quest is a quest. You've returned. And with a deal fewer pretzels I see, yeah, I ate them all. Could you verify? Tell me, how fair are Sultan's sworn sentries? Do they have anything to report? Anything at all? Well, one tried to arrest me, one does not want to fight, and the other one, whatever. What, nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Get us through troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would like to ask you. Yeah, considering I have this, I'm just going to get this for my next class. You know, the fun of that. Although, I guess this does let me experiment. I think they said if I equip a different weapon, I change class. Maybe I'll see that at the end of the video. Okay, what's next? Mechanist Ex Machina. I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. This is why you have a mage now, right? You should have led with this instead of the pretzels, which is the real reason I sent you to meet the Sultan's Sworn. You could have just asked, whatever. Money and a decent amount of experience, we'll take it. This should level me up. And it's a story quest. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home and I've been ordered to see her safe return. The runaway princess story. The Sultan's Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. And I'm probably going to walk down the street and run into her and it's going to start a blah 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 blah. I'll apologize for not being frank with you from the start. You should. But we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others will, with less honorable motives, may join the hunt. Though, that does make sense. Still don't know if I should forgive you. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Sure. How about 1,000 explosions and 1,000 icicles? That cannot happen. Mechanist Ex Machina. It must not happen. And why don't you do anything about it? I need you to help me find her. Okay, she's probably right over there. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. Why, because I delivered pretzels? I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanaland is vast and there are only so many of us. Yeah, because, whatever. I'm not going to critique you. You clearly have a plan. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. Is she also a Lalafell? Judging by the name it is. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. And of course that's where she's going to be. Plot armor. Actually, would that be plot armor? Plot power? Something. Alright. Making the way. Can't wait for our first mount. I hope we don't have to wait too long. But we're going to start, doing story quests and as we unlock side quests, we'll check for equipment. I don't know. Like I said, first time playing an MMORPG. Really don't know if I should be focusing on side quests, story quests and side quests. I'm just going to wing it and hope for the best. I mean, if I'm clearing content, it's working, right? Okay, great tree with clearly the person here, right? Right? And I have to go up here, don't I? Yes, the person glowing who's clearly a girl in a Lalafell and hiding. Nobody could see this, obviously. Whatever. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instant battle. Instant battles only occur during certain quests or missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Okay, special instances. You are about to enter special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful boss enemies. Yay, our first boss! Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line. Okay. You will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Duty commence. Under the Sultan Tree. Level sync is in effect with you if you're above the level... Oh, no. We need to be level 8 for this. So, you there. Be my target and level me up real quick. Please. Lightning. Nope, transpose. Not going to forget that this time. Fire. Thunder and more fire. Just level me up real quick, please and thank you. And more fire. There we go, leveled up. And we have a new ability. Oh, while we're here, no, cancel the action. Thank you. Another fireball. And be gone. Okay, roll actions. Now we're level 8, we can do this. Should have done a little fighting. Okay, roll actions. You've learned a roll action. Is that like a roll you eat? Roll actions are spells and weapon skills that are assigned to all classes within the role. Tank, DPS, melee, or melee DPS, range DPS, and healer, rather than a specific class. Roll actions are learned in the same way and manner as class actions, via leveling. Okay. But only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a role. Cool. The role section has been added to your action traits found underneath character in the main menu to see the skill we have learned. Okay, so that's right on D-pad to activate Adel. Let's see what it does. Where was it now? Actions and traits. Role actions, Adel. Let's see. Range 25 yards, radius 0, ability, instant cast, recast 90 seconds, a little bit of a long cooldown. Lower target's physical damage dealt and magic damage dealt for 10 seconds. So it makes them weak. Cool, probably good to use on bosses. Very interesting. Okay, now that we're level 8, we can do this. Take a moment, and let's do this! My first boss fight! How will we do? Probably gonna die. Let's be real. Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness, my failings cost us dear. Sure. What failings of those, I'm sure, is related to the story. Show yourself. I'm not hiding anywhere. Who are you? As you command, O Lilira, Lira, Lulu, Lalafell. Forgive my selfish desire to share your welfare. Yeah, that's very selfish. I don't recall requesting an escort, so we pretend we never met and continue on your way. You know I'm right here, right? We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone, like me. Not with the etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. I said necromancy was at play. I'd rather not join them if it's all the same to you. Makes sense. I'm right here. You must be the one that Papa Sean mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. Yeah, very difficult to find. Very difficult. You have to forgive her You have to forgive her. Though she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. Sounds like a handful. I don't envy you. I just have to find her, so she's all yours. You should return with us. The station manager will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. I didn't protect anything. Is this the boss? I think this is the boss. Alright, let's see what we can do. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Boss fight time, right? Dear Lilia, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. Hey, she listened, or she just ran away. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way. Are you asking me to be a meat shield? I don't like the idea, so let's just blow it up with magic. Boss fight time! Boom. Sorry about the no magic, or not magic, the, attack? There we go. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, you've been aidled. Now cast fire. And then thunder. And now that we're in fire stance, I'm going to cast fire again. Sorry, my friend. You're really called handsome stranger. Well, you're just going to sit there and take all the attacks for me, please and thank you. Because I'm just going to keep casting fire and fire. And now I transpose, cast thunder for low damage over time. Now we cast blizzard to get our mana up. And we're going to get it up all the way. You know, this, I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult. We have one more. And then we transpose, cast thunder again. Okay, I'll take out the little ones. Hope. Yes, I can. I can one-shot them. Cool. And now we can keep casting fire. Not bad. I haven't had to move yet. You switched target because you talked. Darn you. Okay, I can cast 2 more fire. 1 and 2. Boom. Then we switch. Thunder again. And ice. I still haven't determined if it's better to constantly cast thunder or to refill mana completely. And there's some more lesser ones. So now we transfigure, cast fire on you. And fire on you. Boom. Oh, there you are. I was going to say get a range, please. I got a couple more fireballs with your name on it. Thankfully, this stranger's a great tank. And we can cast thunder on you. And Adel. Stop changing my target. Transpose, because we gotta cast our blizzard again. And it's dead. We didn't do bad. Made a few mistakes, but at least we defeated our first boss. Yay! Although I know that the first boss is supposed to be easy. But we'll take it. We will take it. Thank you, stranger, for being my body shield, meat shield, whatever you want to say. But didn't he ask me to be the meat shield? Ooh, a crystal. I want it. Go grab it. Go grab it. Let me grab it. Please? Yes, grab the shiny crystal. Do it. Okay, it's gonna float. Never mind. Ah, I'm having a vision. Am I back in the abyss? Yes, I am. Sweet. Sweet, sweet dark abyss of magic. Ooh, something's happening. Am I digivolving? Mechas digivolve to Magic Mechanist. Okay, I activated one of these seals. Whatever that's for. That's a face you can trust. Hear, feel, think, magic, abyss, darkness, dark power, death, thaumaturge. Ooh, what's happening? Am I doing that? Can I learn to do that? I want to rain fire upon my enemies, although technically I am doing that by casting fire. Stop whining out, please. Is that me passing out? Are we just transferring from void to void? Oh, now I'm floating in the void. Crystal Bearer. I'm a Crystal Bearer? Cool title! Is that Crystal talking to me? Okay, this got weird. I am Heidelin. All made one. Okay. A light there once was as shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. Well, we're in a dark abyss, what do you expect? And it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. Well, I'm learning dark power, so for sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. We're not supposed to be diving into the darkness, not stopping it. Unless I'm supposed to dive into darkness to stop it. The power to banish darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. So I gotta go collect a bunch of rocks. Cool. I don't mind. I really don't. I'm the Crystal Bearer, apparently. In case you don't know, this reference to like the first few Final Fantasy games because they were all about crystals. I think. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. That's a big one. Is that the one I'm supposed to find next? By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Okay, so level up and crystals will say, hey, find me now. Only believe for the light liveth in thy heart. Again, I thought I was supposed to be delving into darkness for dark magical powers in the abyss. And who are you? I thought this was my abyss. And who are you? Get out of my abyss. This is my space. My eternal darkness where I use magic. And now we can fly. You know, not gonna lie, this is a very pretty scene. Okay, we can just fly now. What is even going on? And am I just passed out? Did the boss do a number on me even though it never hit me? Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation. Does it have to be all creation? Oh well. Alright, I wake up because they probably just left me, right? Hey, we fought a boss and they passed out. I will leave them. They're not the main character, even though they are, but aren't. Ah, coming around now. Are you actually still here? Cool, how long was I out? Would you mind telling me what that was? What was, me or the monster? If only I knew. A denizen of the void at any rate. Again, me or the monster?
The void sent?
A void sent here? But how? Again, are you talking about me or the monster? Somebody clarify that, please.
The question isn't how.
The question isn't how, but who? Me or the monster? We're not dealing with bookless bandits. I'm still here, by the way. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. Again, are you talking about me or the monster? I was just in the void, so are you talking about me? I'm the void sent?
No sooner did you
fell the beast than you fell asleep.
No doubt.
Yeah, fell asleep. Too much aether, no doubt. Yeah, that's what it was. Too much aether.
Interesting.
Not the void recalling me. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. You know about crystals?
But of course.
But of course. This changes everything. So am I the one sent by the void? Oh, just thinking out loud. At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. Sure. I leave the lady in your capable hand. The one who just passed out? How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? We're as big as a baby, so I shall return and tell them myself. I'm still trying to figure out if you're talking about me or the monster. Anybody?
As you wish.
As you wish, your impetuousness.
I suspect we shall
meet again before long. Clearly, because I don't even know your name. Until then, do try to stay awake. Not alive? So you are talking about me. Am I the void one? Do you know what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. Somebody tell me what's going on. So I fought a boss and I got like no XP for that? Whatever. We'll talk to Papa Sean and then call it there. So we have a first class action which makes our opponents weaker. Makes sense. You know, we don't exactly have a tank right now, so making him weak is useful. But it has an incredibly long cooldown, so it has to be used on key targets. Unlike Fire and Ice, where I can just blast anything I want. Alright, Papa Sean. We found the chick, bought a monster, and I decided to travel in the void and talk to crystals and all that good stuff. Clearly there's nothing wrong with my head after that fight. Okay, you got any pretzels for me? I wouldn't mind a pretzel. Whoop. The gang's all here, except for the mysterious stranger. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. Not so worried they were handing out pretzels. You do realize what would have happened if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Yeah, do you flash an all-points bulletin when they get a splinter? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief if she got a splinter, and so would her subjects. If she got a splinter, you people are weird. I dare say there'd be whipping in the streets. If she got a splinter? But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean, you and the people of Oda. So you already have a splinter. From the tree, right? Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. The tree that gave you a splinter? It is not my place to make demands, milady. but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. Yeah, put her in a padded room, right? I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future, because that's going to clearly help you from getting a splinter. If you're wondering why I keep bringing up a splinter, she was by a tree and kneeling in pain, so I'm guessing it was a splinter. Okay, everybody's going to take their leave, and I'm just here still trying to figure out if I'm the void sent. You got my reward. I cannot thank you enough, Mechanist Ex Machina. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from a void sent fiend. Okay, so they are the void sent. Still, I was in the void talking with Crystal, so still don't know about me. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. I'll take it. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. Why bring up the previous option then? Huh? Will you blast him into that tree? A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I didn't see no contraption. I see you with Thancred. That's a name. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the Aether. Like me when is that the Aether or the Void I was in? Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. We fought a monster together, I don't think he's harmless. As for you, Mechanist Ex Machina, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. Why? I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanaland as you did to us today. Well, I did it for money and experience. So if they could pay up, I'm down. Anything to further my dark arts. Okay, halfway to level 9. Cool. And some side quests. Well, there's a story quest, but I do see a side quest. Let me just see what the side quest is real quick, and we will wrap it up there. Okay, it looks like a farm. Cool, you want me to do some planting? Yaha. Yeah, whatever. Wooden shards, money, and XP. Okay, you don't have what I'm looking for. Well, that will about do it. So, let us hit return. Because we now know how to do that, so we don't have to walk all the way back. And we'll wrap it up there. I'm in love with this game. I really am. Although this is the beginning, I need to preference that this is the beginning. There's a good chance it's going to get really slow and really boring eventually. Okay, I can use the Aethernet to fast travel. Cool. From the Aether Crystal. I was trying to confirm that. Alright, the place should be right here, right? And, yeah, here we are, back at the base. Cool. Well, next time, I guess we do more story missions and try to hope for a mount and some levels. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.